Hi, for my theory concept video, I will be talking about PTSD or post-traumatic stress disorder. And there are different forms of it. More specifically, there are 5 different types of PTSD. And they are the normal stress response, acute stress disorder, the uncomplicated PTSD, the complex PTSD, and the comorbid PTSD. So for normal stress response, it is basically before what PTS happens. However, it does not always lead up to full-blown disorder. Events such as accidents, injuries, illnesses, all that kind of jazz is what causes the normal stress response. Now for the next one is acute stress disorder. While it's not the same as PTSD, it can occur to those who feel like their life is being threatened. And that's when PTSD occurs. Kind of. Okay, and now the uncomplicated PTSD. Uncomplicated PTSD is linked to one major traumatic event versus like multiple events. And it's the easiest form of PTSD. And it does have symptoms such as like trauma reminders, nightmares, flashbacks, an event, and irritability, mood changes, and changes in relationships. Now for the next one is the complex PTSD. It is the opposite of uncomplicated PTSD. It's caused by multiple traumatic events, not just one, and a complex PTSD is common in abusive and domestic violence cases, repeated exposure to war or community violence, or sudden loss. And now the comorbid PTSD. Comorbid PTSD is like a blanket term for co-occurring diseases. It is applied when a person has more than one mental health concern, often coupled with substance abuse issues. Comorbid PTSD is extremely common, and as many people suffer from more than one condition at a time. People may experience many symptoms while going through PTSD. Some examples for it is like, for behavioral is hostility, irritability, self-destruction behavior, or social isolation. For mood, it's a loss of interest or pleasure in activities, guilt, loneliness. Sleep is insomnia and nightmares. It can cause many things. And also the most common symptoms for PTSD is emotional detachment or unwanted thoughts.